Attention! Subscriber on deck.
Good morning, apartment. Good morning, doorway. Morning wall. Morning ceiling. Good morning, floor. Ready to start the day.
Fusion tower. Fusion tower. Fusion shield. Protonium crystal.
The battle has begun.
Hey, what's up, peoples? I haven't yawned all morning. I decided to wait until I got on cams to yawn. Triple D, Dansky, what's up, guys? These people checking in on the chatty already. Very cool. Leslie, hello.
Attention! Subscriber on deck.
Noxus, what's up? Good morning. Let the fun begin. Good rest. I did get some rest. That thing where I wake up and I feel like I've got a cold or the flu or something, but then it passed. Wake up with a stuffy nose. I think it's because I'm a cigarette smoker. It's bad. Don't start. You will always regret it. Alright, so Twin Trails is today's advent code. Too late, and yes, you do regret it. Well, at least you're smart enough to regret it. All right. You know what I need? Sugar water. I need sugar water.
Attention! Subscriber on deck.
Retromax, that bot wasn't supposed to get top 5. I know it wasn't. I know it was supposed to be kind of a goof, but even upside down, it's still a power hitter. Oh, I don't. There's just no purpose in that kind of speculation. A Christmas flag with Santa on it. See, that'd be cool. If I had to guess, I would say that it's going to be a new kind of cosmetic. But that's pure speculation. Pure speculation. We know that they've said that eyeballs are not the extent of the new sorts, the new kinds of cosmetics that we can expect to see in Robocraft. And so my thought would be that the 25th day or the last day of the advent calendar would be the perfect reveal for a new sort of cosmetic. The eyes are definitely interesting and a game changer. A lefty head cosmetic. That'd be nice. Yeah, the max premium they'll ever give you is 3 days. If they start handing out month premiums, no, I don't think they were even handing out full months of premium back when they were giving out codes like it was water. There was a time where you would log into Robocraft, and while you were logged into Robocraft, 50 people would get on, say any codes today, and if the answer was no, they would leave Robocraft. Because that's how common codes were. That you could just log in, ask somebody if there were any codes today. If they were, you get the code, you go put in the code, and then you leave. So yeah, they keep premium absolutely to a minimum. 1 day, 2 day, 3 days maximum. You guys remember that, right? Yeah. No, it dominated. It was the first sentence out of every new chatter's mouth in the in-game chat. New code today? New code? Remember when Premium gave 5% bonus experience to others? Yeah, that was the best reason to get Premium. For me, because, you know, I have main medic logic. I like helping others in the game. So when you had Premium and you got into a match with someone else with Premium, there'd be 10% extra experience on the board for everybody, even if they didn't have Premium. I thought that was an awesome way to help everybody. Retromax says knowing free jam the last day will be a carbon weapon or two, right? That was the awesome soul has speculated that the carbon rails could be what's behind the door. You had a friend that was only on for the codes. Yeah. You built an 800 CPU tilt mortar copter car. Oh. Oh. It's carnival rules. Carnival rules. All right, so. Smooth! What's up, sir? How you doing? Barbed wire smoothie. Welcome to the show. Mirth the Wise also popping in. How you doing? Welcome, welcome. Alright, so I need to see what we got here. We still got copters. Okay, I'm seeing... Yeah, no, I haven't turned them on yet. Barbed smoothies farming salt with cannons, like usual, you know, like you do. I'm seeing that are all of the bots on the phase 2 dashboard? That because I'm seeing the Tesla tryhard, which I know doesn't belong on the phase 2 board. Cyber Lefty, Benetron, B2 Dash. Yeah, the entire list is on here. Okay. I don't think it should be. I think only the phase 2 bots should be on the phase 2 dashboard. I have to make a note of that.
Attention! Subscriber on deck.
We have not started the vivisection process. I'm still warming up here. Oh, sorry, almost forgot your due salute. What is up, Dead Mouse Fetish? How you doing, sir? Good morning, good morning. All right. Yeah, up here it's the salute, but down here, you don't know what's going on down here. I got two hands to salute you with. All right, let us see about things that are happening. Boom, look at that. Enso just executing so fast, so fast. All right, I think we can begin the process. You know how that starts, right? Of course you do. This is a democratic stream. And democracy starts with the vote. It's Dead Mouse British. He's a bad influence on me. Retromax wants to start things off with a drone. He says, drone! 8 votes cast, but we ended up with a tie anyway. It's gonna be a random roll between Sprinter evens and Hover odd, and Hover wins it. And I'm suddenly and for no reason connecting to the server. I know you do. I know you do. I just insist on pushing my own limits. Why are we connecting? Why are we contacting the server? Did this just happen to everybody, or is it just me? Okay, Triple D's is working okay. All right. It's always only us both, yeah. Alright, so I guess I'm gonna have to Alt F4 and re-log the game. Just gonna give it a couple of seconds in case it wants to start acting right. This is not boding well for the beginning of our day. Alright, here we go. Alt F4 to register for the Free Jam Help Desk. Alright, Noxus, good luck getting back in. I didn't even know we had bundles in RC at Steam. Oh yeah, I think all the bundles are available. All the X-Sola bundles are also available via the Steam DLC. Shelly, what's going on, my friend? How you doing? How you doing? Oh yeah. You did good yesterday. You did good yesterday. I'm not punishing you for doing good. Just gonna give you another opportunity to do good before we do anything permanent. Shelly's building the scary lefty bot. Uh-oh. Okay. All right. Good. So, we're going in Hover calls Sunrise Surprise, which did absolutely surprisingly well. I can usually think of a witty reply within just a few seconds, but that That was a tough one. Yeah, he stumped me, yep. Yeah, I don't know, I must be slow. Even that doesn't feel like the one, you know what I mean? It doesn't feel like the one, like... Alright, so let's go ahead and this is an any mode bot, so we need to vote on what game mode this bot is going to participate in next. That vote is open. Blow me away. What is up, my friend? How you doing, sir?
Don't you get it? They're watching me.
Shelly, thank you for that hug, my friend. All right, polls is closed, sucker. Looks like we're gonna be doing TDM. Let's go ahead and get the betting window open. So, with any luck, someone can profit from the success or failure of this bot. Somebody needs to profit. Betting window is open and we can begin our first team deathmatch countdown of the day.
Attention! Subscriber on deck.
The urge. I gotta adjust my my attention to subscriber on deck notifications because Enso doesn't have one yet, Triple D doesn't have one yet. I gotta update those. Snowball doesn't have one yet. You're about to witness the first one, Theurge. We just started. Oh, more sugar! More sugar! Salute yourself. And then salute back. Yeah, I still haven't caught up on all my sleep, Deb.
Oh, yeah. Dr. Pepper, big fuzzy burping bubbles.
I went to sleep relatively early, given the fact that the 2 previous nights I didn't even get into bed until 7 o'clock in the morning, and then took another good hour to 2 hours to try to fall asleep. Last night I went to bed at I think 3 and fell asleep almost immediately. But I don't feel like that caught me all the way up. So yeah, I'm still need a little recharge. Is that Leslie? Did I see Leslie? I did, right on. I was like, wait a second, I shouldn't be seeing these names yet. I have to start the timer. So I jumped out. Shelly didn't make it in. Sorry about that. The day is young.
Kill the enemy team to win. The first team to reach the target total wins.
There she is. Is that Dansky's, is that Quintana? Looks like Leslie's rolling in Quintana. It's good what, yeah? No, that wasn't what I wanted. That was what I wanted. Be trying to queue up later. Right on, right on. Rose Hartnett, welcome back. How you doing? Feel like it's been a little while since we've seen you around these parts. Welcome back, welcome back. Crap. Crap. I attracted the attention of all those fine warriors. I really should have waited till I had the EMP, not shot at them, and then dropped the EMP on them. That's what it's, you know, hindsight, 2020. Yeah, we were that match seemed kind of like there's a word for it when it's not the usual thing. It starts with the letter A. I can't remember what that word is. Anomalous. Anomalous. I was like, it's a Star Trek word. What is it? What is it? Oh yeah, shut them both down. Face stomp? Atypical, yes, but no, anomalous was specifically the word I was looking for. It was an anomaly. It felt like it might have been. Damn it! And then I move out of my shield because I'm a goofball. No, it was not a nice EMP. It was a completely wasted EMP. Sorry, bro. Really? What the hell? I got a bunch of weenies on this team. I'm engaging and pulling them forward, and these guys can't even circle around to the outside and work the perimeter. They're just like, no. No! I keep on hitting the freaking 3 instead of the 2. My EM penis is gone. Has been cut off. My EM penis. I know. I just realized that myself. That was that did not come out right. Yeah, that was not even remotely intentional. Come on in. Come on in. And I'm just flailing around like a dying fish because freaking bottom-mounted hovers. You know.
Attention! Subscriber on deck.
You guys are the ones that are continuing to say it. I stopped it and yeah, that's all I'm saying. Let me just clarify what my intention was here. EMP-ness. Very different from the thing that the other guy typed. Alright, so 3714 needs to be 3714. 1857. 1857. GG Marvel. Welcome back. Welcome back. I'm sorry, Leslie. Had busy time recently. Well, hey, there's nothing better than coming out of busy time and going, damn, that was productive. And then sitting there in front of the computer doing nothing for the next 7 hours. I think that's one of my favorite periods in life, is when I finish doing something important and then do absolutely nothing for the hours subsequent. So on our team, I was third place on the team, 2 kills, 7 assists, 8,600 in damage, not too shabby, but also not amazing. Leslie, 5 kills, 6 assists, 6,200 in damage, and that is it for people we know. Good game, Leslie. It was a winner. Oh, you use my stream as a reward. Oh, right on. That's kind of cool. That's kind of cool. I'm how you treat yourself. Right. Well, I punched myself in the shoulder. Good job, Lefty. No, it's not an ego inflator, but it is a pride bolsterer. All right, let's find out how this bot does it. Let's take a look at the score velocity meter, and according to the score velocity meter, 3.08. 3.08. We've seen bots perform better, but let's see if it's going to be enough for this bot to be able to. Alright, that should update that, and over here we see that 3.08 Sunrise Surprise down in position 15, not enough to make any kind of dent or to affect anybody else's position on the scoreboard. Yeah, anomalous. Anomalous, good word, accurate word, I think. Accurate word. And of course, I forgot the thing. Yes, Sin. Copy that, blow me away, we'll be here. What would the command anomalous do? Third on the scoreboard. Third on the scoreboard. So let's get over to here. To the betting window. Did anybody bet for third? Nobody bet on third place. Outlier matches or statistics speak for, we'll ignore that one. Oh no, this is now the second time somebody's tried to remind me that minigames are not on. There we go, now they are on. Now you can waste your whiskers frivolously. Alright, do we still have hovers left? Yes, we do. Alright, so no categories closed. Next vote is up. What are we doing? I dub thee Malevolent Sun. Wow, got some people having really consistent issues just trying to log into Robocraft. The login isn't the issue for me. Looks like we're gonna be rolling in a mech. And it looks like there's a space at the bottom of the mech list. If you're pretty sure there isn't, then just try it again. Sometimes the first draw of the day doesn't do what it's supposed to. Rejuvenator. There it is, there it is. This is a TDM bot, so there will be no game mode vote. Instead, the betting window is open and we can begin a TDM countdown right now. Are we confounding your timing, Enzo? Are we messing with your mojo? Something is messing with your logins. Something's messing with your logins? Are you in the danger zone? Don't you wish you were footloose? Something's messing with his logins. Yeah, are you all right? All right.
Boom!
Who dat? Who dat? Dansky letting off a boom in the room. Triple D letting off a boom in the room. Leslie sounds like she's on the red team.
I'm all alone.
Still no danger. What was nobody sent me a suggestion for a danger sound effect. So oh, that's awesome. Look, there's 9 tiny reindeer. Oh, that's adorable. Oh, that's adorable. Right? See, no, I'm not saying that it can't be done or that I wouldn't do it at all. Just nobody's ever said, hey, Lefty, you need a danger thing. But instead, I'm getting fingers wagged at me for not having them. So... Arouse Boss and Damsdale Drennan all on the blue team with me. Super cool. Didn't even, I was so caught up by Santa and his sleigh. So you did try to send it? It just went to a wrong channel? Okay. I had a memory of posting the recommendation. Oh, okay. All right. I mean, there's no wrong place as long as it comes to in front of me somehow. But like, if you were trying to send it to me and it ended up in China, then that would be the wrong place. So I could see how something like that could happen. Get down. Yeah, my Chinese reception is very poor, or interception. Dag Nervit.
Don't you get it? They're watching
wrong
me.
direction. I was totally just more focused on pushing the frickin' button right this time rather than placing it where I needed to. Jackass. Goose! So, there was another medic on the board, so I just didn't bother medicing, and I feel like that may have ended up pushing this bot more into combat, and it was a short match. Anyway, I forgot to reset the timer because we did not have a 15-minute TDM. That whole thing was just wrong. That whole thing. Why are my followers so amusing tonight? Because they're awesome. So the last match was ten minutes and 2 seconds. So 5 minutes and 45 seconds. 5 minutes 45 seconds, right? Because that's the only December 5th on here. Yes. So 5:45. $9.41. Been working on a new hover, and you will submit it for the cut on Saturday. I'm gonna love it since it's beautiful, unique, fast, tanky, stable, and I love the previous version. No more spoilers. Ew. So you can submit it right now if you want to. If you wait till Saturday, you're gonna be disappointed, and I'm not gonna play your bot until the week after. Remember, our submission process now runs every day. Every day. The light cubes in Robocraft, is it better to hide them or have them as armor on the side of the bot? Anyone. So what they now make awesome mounting points for weapons on a health build. But the best thing is to layer them. You put a layer of health cubes, a layer of TX cubes, a layer of health cubes, a layer of TX cubes. Those are the bots that really seem to be able to stick around for a long time. Of course, if you add triforcing, weaving, and rod forcing techniques in on top of that, that makes it better too. But that way you're balancing the extreme health of the TX cube with the health boost of the health cubes. So anybody who actually builds in Robocraft, feel free to correct or amplify or revise what I have said. All right, sorry, I got lost in that. What the heck happened? Dansky, top of the red team, 7 kills, 9 assists, 15, close to 16,000 damage, and close to 1,000 in heals. Nicely done. Leslie, 2 and 9 with 8,500 in damage. Nice. Rouse Boss, top of the blue team, 5 and 1 with 7,500 in damage. I myself got only 1 kill, 5 assists, 0 heals, and 2,000 damage. Last time we did awesome in this bot. This time we did virtually nothing. It was a 5-minute match. I don't know. I wish I wasn't so inconsistent. Triple D ended up racking up 615 heals. If that's all he got, then there was literally no chance for us to do anything. We just got walked on then. I feel like that might be the more applicable reason for why I didn't do much. Leslie killed Santa. She canceled Christmas for everyone. It's alright, I hear Jack Skellington's interested in taking over, so... Excuse me. On a ground / drone. Why not just say on a bot? That's just a weird way to ask your question. On a ground drone, well, there's no such thing as a ground drone. So in Robocraft, do I prefer lasers or plasmas? I generally prefer lasers if I'm going to be in the air. Sorry, lasers if I'm going to be on the ground, plasmas if I'm going to be in the air. Generally. Let's do this again because I rock so hard. Yeah, so 4th place. Anybody vote on 4th? Nobody vote on 4th. Reset that. Poll open. Did we run calculated yesterday? We did. So that's it for mechs, right? Mechs are now off of the vote list because there were only 2. We did calculated today, Rejuvenator Mark II, or calculated yesterday. Sprinters also off the list. So, if I am not mistaken, we should have Spider hasn't been run to this this session. Spider has not. Okay, so yes, Crawler belongs. Hoover still hasn't been played. So Hover belongs. The Great Plain still hasn't been played, so Plain belongs. And both Pygmy Fly and Robo 417 have yet to be played, so good. Alright, we are where we should be. Alright, cool. There's a kitty waiting for me to play with it next Saturday! Yay! Mittens! Alright, the next vote is up. Express to me your opinions. Hana Kwanzaa. White Shadows, your grandfather was one of the first explorers of the Martian trenches. So it looks like we have a soul who wishes to be of service to us. Welcome to the team, my friend. Welcome to the team. Now, if you haven't already, you are here. Sweet. Oh, that's what that was. Okay, I remember when you put that in the subscribers Conclavia forum. You're like, I'm just gonna leave this here. I was like, all right, little Kenny Loggins love for the subscribers. Cool. Now I understand what your intention was. Can I have a go at refreshing the scoreboard? Absolutely. I do that and that. Hold on a second. What's happening or what's not happening, as the case may be. I can't. It's not big enough for me to see it, so I have to. Yeah, it's not refreshing again. It's where it was this morning. It's like Coca-Cola. It's not refreshing at all. Alright, stand by while I double check this. Properties. I'll try those. Remember when I was like, there it is. Alright, so yeah. Yeah, we're just never gonna be able to figure out how to get it to automatically update itself. The settings that I had unticked in the OBS prevented it from updating at all, whereas I thought they would they would force updates rather than, because the other settings weren't allowing the updates to happen. All right, we got that sorted though, to the extent that it can be. We are going in a plane. Let's go ahead and get a plane pull. And we're going in the Great Plain, and that is right down here. If I'm not mistaken, this is in fact the last plane in the category. It is. It's an any mode bot, so we will be forced to vote on what game mode it's going to participate in. Nicely done, and you were like right on it, dude. Nicely done. Even if it's not ideal, it is a solution for the moment until we. Yes, exactly. And literally, like that's you mentioned an interest in Python. Scrimshaw has an interest in Python. I think between the three of us, we can solve this leaderboard problem and also add a whole lot more flash and cool factor to the stream by incorporating Blender and Python into what it is that we're doing here. So it's gonna happen, and we're gonna start working on it soon. But before we begin, I'm gonna open up the vote so that you guys can express what game mode this bot is going to participate in. We just passed the 1 hour mark, which means it's time for me to get up, stretch my knees, feed my metaphorical monkey, do all the things I gotta do. The vote is open. You go ahead and do what you gotta do. I'm gonna do what I gotta do, and we'll meet right back here in just about 6 minutes. My beautiful souls, don't go too far away. If you do go away, come back!
After these messages, we'll be right back.
Attention! Subscriber on deck.
Welcome back, Lefty! Whoa! 2 hearts! Woo! Back in the game.
Back in the game. Sorry, I'm eating a whipped protein snake. Or snack. Snack. Yes, I did. It's not the first time I've done that. White Shadows, Malevolent Sin, Damsdale Drennan, Zoe Xanadu. Zoe, hey! Thank you for that warm welcome, you guys. Very much appreciated. Enzo says he's going to dinner. So I wish him a full belly. Snakes do have protein. That's a very good point. But I'm not eating a protein snake. I'm eating this weird little whipped protein supplement. Cake bites. Okay, got Dead Mouse Fetish asking how, I think he's asking about the timing. So, Triple D, if you could reveal your secret. He gets into the matches most consistently out of anybody else that plays with me. Triple D, do you go on go? Do you go on 3? When do you usually queue in? If you've already answered this question, I'm sorry, but I still need an answer so I can tell people. He queues in between 3 and 2, and yeah, most of the time it works. He's really consistent about it. Adventure off! What is up? What is up? You got your own small, nice build. Very cool. Very cool. You know, everything that I do here on the stream is based around builds like yours. If you would like to get involved in the process of what we're doing here, hey, first of all, I suggest you hang out and decide whether or not you want to be involved in the process. But then, at your earliest opportunity, I recommend that you visit my website. It's leftyspinhand.live. And cruise around there. We're going to post a link here in the chat so that you can go straight to the part that's relevant to the cut. That's the link right there. Just right click that link, open it up as a new tab in your browser so you don't have to leave the stream in order to learn. Read everything there is to know about the cut, and then get involved, man. Get involved. Welcome, adventure off to the stream. Okay, so we had a vote. That vote was for a team deathmatch. We had 3 votes cast, but 2 of them were cast for TDM. So let's go ahead and open up the betting window and begin a team deathmatch countdown right now. Please don't dub me. Please don't dub me. He doesn't want to be dubbed. I see. You can dish it out, but you can't handle it. You were dubbing earlier. So we forgot to start the game? Noble Kitsune! Oh, hey! You made the noise! You made the noise! So thank you for making the noise, Adventure Off. You're a badass. I'm Lefty Spin, and you just joined my collection of awesome people. Thank you so much for choosing me and all of my friends to become a part of your afternoon. Make yourself comfortable, learn everything there is to know. Keep saying hi in the chat. Keep keep the conversation going. Adventure Off. We got a lot of really good people here that come hang out with us. There's only one DB amongst all of us, and it's me. Going with another less speedy Christmas art bot. Gotcha.
I'm all alone.
So Kitsune, we've got White Shadows performing as the... Hey, look at that! Look at that! Dead Mouse Fetish made it in.
Boom!
We got Viralix, that's Malevolent Sin. We got Mr. Silly Goose and Dansky all on the blue team. We got Dead Mouse Fetish, Damsdale, Drennan, Ronan, and Methanoid. Oh my goodness, we've got an 80% stream population in this match. Big numbers, love that. Can't hear you, baby. Sorry. If you don't, you can take another couple lights. Many guns missing. Didn't even get a chance to do the thing. How am I the worst builder? These are not my builds. That's the whole point of my show, is that every bot that I play here on the Lefty Spin Hand show was built by one of my viewers, like you. Wow. You literally have to be dragging your ass on the ground now in order to get out of flak. I feel like they've lowered the window for flak activation.
I'm all alone.
Linus, I'm sorry to hear that, my friend. But you're not alone as long as you're in a Lefty Spin Hand stream, because you've always got me and all of my friends. Oh, Adventure Off, if you think you're the first person that's made that suggestion, my friend, it's just not an option. It's just not an option. I spent nearly 2 years perfecting one build. It was called the Ghost Zephyr, and it was a good bot. And as soon as I asked other people to start building versions of that bot, the bot started improving. So it literally, I was holding the Ghost Zephyr line back by trying to build it. So yeah, I'd rather not. I'd rather continue featuring other people's builds. I'm a good pilot, but I know my limitations as a builder, and so instead I decided to put the CRF to work for me and for builders like you and all the other people that submit bots onto the stream. No, because I only take bots that were built by the submitter. So you would not be able to submit one of my bots, or you could submit, and I'd even charge you 1,000 whiskers to do it, but I wouldn't play it. Oh yeah, Katsune, that's what I was saying, is that I think if you want to divide the chat duties between you and Ouch and White Shadows, it's chat moderation for the controls is literally, it's just pretty much a one-person job, and when more than one get in, it means half the work for any one individual, and it's not a lot of work anyway. So if you guys want to divide the labor amongst yourself, remember we've got roles that one person can do. They can execute the roles command. We've got the pulls, which is when I ask for a tank or a whatever the vote ended up voting for. That's another one. But White Shadows is to be included in whatever duties. Nope, I'm out. Spin out. Ronan not happy with his performance as a mortar pilot. Hey, I'm screwed. Nice, Methanoid. Good kill. Thank you. Oh. It's good to have you back, man. It's good to have you back. I hope your real world issues are happy ones. Those distractions from the stream are good reasons and not bad reasons. Unfortunately not. Oh, well, then I hope your time here gives you some solace from whatever it is that's been pulling you away. Just want my boys to be happy. There's just no way to combat a drone intensive team. A lot of flyers. Flyer on flyer, very difficult. Very difficult. So 1613. Gonna submit an art body type bot. Got any scary mask, horn spikes, eyes, that kind of shizzle. I'll show you exactly what I've got. Getting ready for a screenshot in a couple of minutes here. Hold on. Methanoid, top of the red team, 10 kills, 5 assists, 20,000 damage. Very nice. Triple D, 1 kill, 3 assists, 3,800 in heals and 3,400 in damage. Just about a balanced distribution between the two there. DMF, who made it in on the first try. Nicely done, sir. 1 kill, 8 assists, 5,500 in damage. Ronin, 0 kills but 9 assists, 5,600 in damage. On the blue team, Mr. Killy Goose, that's Goose, rocking the top slot on the blue team. 6 kills, 4 assists, 1,600 in heals, and nearly 11,000 in damage. Dansky, second place, 4 kills, 5 assists, 12,000 in damage. Me, I am in 4th place, 2 kills, 7 assists, 6,100 in damage. And Verlix, that's Malevolent Sin, 0 kills, but 5 assists, 13 heals, that's a lucky number for me, and 3,200 in damage. 4th place, nobody bet at all, so we don't have to worry about paying anybody out. That's all right, I give mixed performances too, Theurge, so between the two of us, we got it covered. We should end up in something like a relative performance, relatively balanced. Okay, so your mech from the old days works. Right on, right on. That's what I got as far as cosmetics. I've got 2 left eyes, 1 right eye from the Vigilant. Those are those the human ones, or are those the cat ones? I don't know. I won't know until I have all 3 of them. Literally, other than the code, I've got 1, 2, 5 spikes. These are the human eyes. Okay. Just crossed 2 million season experience. Right on, Leslie. You're working. Oh, you're gonna go see your brother over Christmas, so you're gonna be missing out on a good portion of the Advent calendar. Oh, that's a bummer. That 24-hour or 26-hour time limit to be able to collect, then yeah, that's gonna make it difficult for you. Alright, so you've seen all of my cosmetics. You now know what I have and what I can build for. If you were smart, you
They're watching me.
Screen cap. This fudging guy, what is up, dude? How you doing? How you doing? There he is. Ladies and gentlemen, this is my friend Fudge. He's a streamer. Every now and then he gets the idea in his head that he needs to try for a world record, and he's succeeded. in spite of a couple of other sorts of failures, he is a record-holding Guinness World Book of Records holder streamer. So if you want to watch a guy who loves doing his job, then please, please, please right-click on the link to Fudge's channel and give the man a follow. That's right, I keep talking about that and I should stop because they ended up screwing you over the long run. Alright, so we can clear out of that and let's go ahead and get the next vote up. I'm slacking. Oh wait, first, yeah, what bot? Good. Blaine's now officially off the vote list. Good. Good. Sprinters. Yes. Max. Yes. All right. So we're down to crawlers, hovers, and drones. If I'm correct, if I'm on the right track, then we have only those three categories left. All right, let's get the vote open, and you guys can tell me where it is we're going to be playing next. What bot type, crawler, hover, or drone? I'm doing all right today. Recovering from some extended sleep depth, but I feel like I'm in a better mood than I was yesterday. And so that should lead to a more productive and light and fluffy stream for today. It's what I'm hoping. I was all morose yesterday. We got 12 votes cast. Yeah, this is pretty impressive. We got 12 votes cast. Unfortunately, we've only got 10 seconds left. And it looks like we're gonna end up, unless one person gets in this last second. Nope. Oh, there it is! Deadmau5 Fetish dropping the tie-breaking vote. That could not have timed out any better, DMF. That worked perfectly. It was gonna be a three-way tie with 4 votes per category, but DMF slipped in with that crawler vote in the last minute. So let's get a crawler pull and get Spider worked off of the list. This is a battle arena bot, so there will be no game mode vote. The betting window is open. Remember, if you're betting with this bot, make first place. You want to bet for option 0 and work from there. And let us begin a battle arena countdown right now. What an ugly bot. Only a mother could love it. Hey man, sometimes ugly ones do well. Sometimes ugly ones perform as ugly as they look. We'll see. Boom. I am in. I'm resetting the timer. And now we're ready for forward progress. We've only got one bet cast so far. Insta-Q for Sin. Oh, no, alright, apparently he got it in. Okay, we got people moving off that direction.
The battle for Birmingham Power Station has begun.
Lucas, what's up, sir? How you doing? Fall all the way to the ground. You got spider legs. Spider legs should be able to grip. They don't grip like that. Yeah, this thing's at a serious advantage when firing from high ground. Thank you, Goose.
You have captured the point furthest from your base.
Alright, I guess I'm gonna have to do what everybody else does, and that is work on the cone. I'm not comfortable with. Can't even. Lefty, you just suck so bad. Yeah, you gotta work a cone, because if it starts running, then you'll end up splitting and it won't hold it anymore. Gotta work a cone.
The point furthest from your base is under attack. The point nearest to your base is under attack.
Oh, Lefty, you suck so bad.
Lefty, you're the worst railer ever.
It's true. Oh, look at that. Lefty, you're a pro. Two hits with a mega rail and it barely moved him by a couple of percent.
The point furthest from your base is under attack.
Rah, 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 rah.
Nom 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 nom.
It's only a game. Why you got to be mad?
The point furthest from your base is under attack.
Your ex is spam calling you?
You successfully defended the Golden Knight Core.
I think if because it's been happening during the game here, I haven't had a chance to make sure that your submission process is accurate, correctly formatted. First, verify that you have enough whiskers to be able to submit. Do you have 1,000 whiskers in your bank account?
Lefty, check your loadout.
Our base shield is down. Capture a point to restore the shield. Plutonium reactor under attack. The enemy is stealing our energy. Reactor under attack. The enemy is stealing our energy.
What?
His annihilator is charged with 50%. You have captured the threat nearest to your base. Your fusion shield is now active.
There is no space after the exclamation point.
The point nearest to your
Stop
base
putting a
is under
space
attack.
after the exclamation point. It is exclamation by my bot with no space.
The middle point is
That is the
under attack.
problem with your submission.
An enemy player has disconnected. The remaining enemy team have been buffed. The middle point is under attack. The enemy has captured the middle point.
There you go, Lucas.
A protonium eruption will occur in 30 seconds. You have captured the middle point. Your annihilator is charged to 50%.
Two bots per week, absolutely. Yes, yes, yes. Every time I open the list, you're allowed to have your name on it.
Destroy the protonite
Twice.
core to harvest its energy.
Suck. I was like, how come it's not firing? I must be out of power. No, I didn't have a gun, so I just wasted my battery charge.
The middle point is under attack. The middle point is under attack. You have captured the point furthest from your base. The enemy's base shielded. Annihilator fully charged. Firing weapon in 3, 2, 1. Victory!
32-31 is our starting point. 16-16. Alright, Noble Kitsune's X is still bugging him. Sorry, man. You have did a dumb thing. People that control the cuts, please fix it before Lefty sees. But now I gotta go find it. Now I gotta go see what you did. What did you did? Wait a second, wait a second, wait a second, wait a second. What the hell? Oh, that's played. Never mind. Went to the wrong list. You've done a very derpy thing. You have done a very derpy thing. It is, I agree, the derpiest of derps. That derp cost you 1,000 whiskers. No refunds. I have removed the derpiest of derps. It's been underped. Alright, so first of all, let's start with a third place on the scoreboard. Third place on the scoreboard. That means 2 people getting paid. Arbiter and Leslie, good betting, y'all. Good betting. So, Mr. Killy Goose, 6 kills, 3 assists, 900 heals, 12,000 damage. Nicely done. Malevolent Sin, 5 kills, 2 assists, over 10,000 in damage. Well done to you, too. I myself, 1 kill, 7 assists, 4,700 in damage, and virtually no capitude at all. No objective points worth mentioning. And there was nobody we knew on the red team. Good game. No worries, Devhouse. No worries. We got to it before it got added on to 7 different lists, so no worries at all. Right, Arbiter is a bet low, bet frequently kind of guy. Alright, let's find out how this bot did. Score meter, what do you say? 2.27. I do not believe that that is going to be enough to get this bot into contention. .27 puts it in second to last place, position number 20. This bot will not make the cut. Yeah. Crawlers now off of the vote list, leaving us only hovers and droneses and honking dogs. The bet window, not the bet window, the voting polls are now open. Will it be Den Hover or Den Drone? Den Hover or Den Drone? This is for you to decide. We wait patiently while the votes happen. Holy moly! Excuse me while I admire the huge number of votes that we had rolling in here. We got 13 votes cast with 10 seconds left in the vote window. 14 votes now. We are now tied for the single largest number of votes in any one category vote. I love you guys. I love you guys. We're growing. It's happening. All right, the vote window is closed. Hover won it with 8 out of the 14 votes cast. We're going in the D-Man reconfigured. That was right over here. D-Man reconfigured. There it is. Where's the viewer counter? The viewer counter I found was very often incorrect according to the reports of people, so I just pulled it. I've got a viewer counter right here that says 28 souls riding shotgun on the stream. Mwah! Love you guys. You're awesome. I needed the space. I needed the space. What has happened? P2 dash. Hold on a second here. Oh, I know why. It was because that list was every bot and no longer every bot, which means we can go ahead and pull that up to there, and then pull that down to there and make everything a little bit bigger. Beautiful. All right, so now that means I can lock that and close those, and we're ready to move forward. Yay! Drop that. This is an any mode bot, so we need to figure out what game mode we're going to be playing it in. What mode? That vote is up. Methanoid, it's a legitimate question, but until we have some sort of access to the Robocraft API, that means that every time I open up a crate, I would have to go in and update that list. Every time I open up a crate, I would have to go up and update that list. Or after every stream, I would have to spend a half an hour comparing the values of the current inventory with the values in the last list. So that's just a little more work than is doable. I've always said that it's better for everybody. Well, yeah. So my suggestion to every builder submitting to the cut is that in order to maximize your ability for everybody in the world to be able to purchase the bot that they see on the screen, submit it as no cosmetic, and that way everybody can always get the bot. When you include cosmetics on a bot, whether for damage redirection purposes or for art bot purposes, you're actually cutting off a huge segment of the people that might want to buy your bot from being able to buy your bot. So I suggest that you always do no cause versions, so that when I'm playing your bot and its name is being featured on the stream, right down over there, and people go, gosh, I want that bot, the odds are going to be with them that they will be able to get it without having to wait for, you know, weeks or months worth of crate work to finally reveal the cosmetics that they need. That's my logic. I suggest you adhere to it, but I can't force you to. And also beware that if I don't have the cosmetic, and I've got, as you saw, I've got almost every cosmetic in the game, multiples thereof, then I can't buy the bot, and your bot simply won't be played. So you gotta bear that in mind also. All right, this is going to be a team deathmatch. We had 10 votes cast, and most of them were for TDM. So now that you know that, the betting window is open. Place your bets on where you think this bot is going to score over the course of a team deathmatch match. And let's begin a TDM countdown right now. Yeah, Dead Mouse, you do that. You do that. I feel like that fan's not blowing at all.
This is team deathmatch. Kill the enemy team to win.
All right, what do we got? We got Anto Cienza, Mr. Silly Goose on the blue team. We got Blow Me Away, Zebra Mage, Damsdale Drennan, all on the red team. Awesome sauce. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 60% population from this stream. You changed your account name. You changed your account name from Malevolent Sin to Malevolent Sun. The bot only recognizes the name and not the account that it's attached to, because it's not attached to Twitch. It's attached to the chat. See how that's the difference? You changed your name, and so you agreed to do yourself broke. Thank you, Goose. This thing's got not a great output. This thing's does pretty decent damage, but even when I'm the only guy shooting at somebody, I still can't close the freaking deal. And I find that to be upsetting. This is the most unstable hover we've played in this week's cut. I feel like this one has had more bounce and roll issues than any other hover this week. Sunrise Surprise rolled and stuff, but it didn't keep rolling for a half an hour. Look at that. I stop and turn, and then all of a sudden my nose is flipping up in the air. I kill you many times. Sorry about that, Goose. Thank you. Negative. Everybody's willing to submit as many as they want, but non-subs will only have the first bot they submit accepted. After that, they're paying 1,000 whiskers for absolutely nothing. Subscribers are the only people, subscribers and moderators are the only people that are allowed to submit 2 bots. And even then, only their first 2 submissions will be accepted. So if they submit 3 bots, they're wasting 1,000 whiskers on that 3rd submission. It's all lined out completely in the LeftySpinHand.live/thecut website. It's there in writing. I tell everybody to always go back and check it to see in case anything has changed. And that's one of the constants, is that hasn't changed. There's always a 1,000 fee anytime you use the command, and only the first 2 bots will ever be accepted. After that, you're just being silly and giving your whiskers back to the stream. Crap. Yeah, let's get up. I know your dumbness, because it was not an actual bot submission, just cost you 1,000 whiskers. I cleared the slot. You already had, oh, I didn't know you didn't. I was looking at the wrong list when I saw that, so. No, your slot is still open. You've got 2 slots because you're a subscriber. You're allowed to have them. You're just A, risking the possibility that I don't, and B, you're negating the possibility of a large portion of the Robocraft playing public to be able to even see your bot when they go look for it on the CRF after seeing it played here. You're limiting your saleability on the bot by adding cosmetics. You're allowed to, but if I don't have the cosmetics, I can't buy the bot, and if the people who do want to buy the bot don't have the cosmetics, they can't. All right, Zoe, second place on the red team, 2 kills, 14 assists, 16,000 damage. Always the epic numbers. Blow me away, 8 kills, 8 assists, 13, very close to 14,000 damage for him. Triple D, 1 kill, 8 assists, 2,000 heals, and 6,200 in damage. Well played, well played. On the blue team, we've got Goose with 2 kills, 2 assists, 7,300 in heals, and nearly 5,000 in damage. Good job, sir. Thank you. I myself got 2 kills, 7 assists, and only 5,500 in damage. Anto Cienza, 2 kills, 2 assists, and 3,300. Not a winning match, but it was fun. Kitsune has returned to us, right arm. Yes, carbon cubes are cosmetic. Oh, good question. What was the placement on the team? Damn it. Thank you. Let's find that out. You guys still there? I'm having internet issues apparently. Twitch not letting me into my dashboard. Okay, good. My dashboard just says resolving host. So I can't check my replay to find out where I was on the scoreboard. What happens when I'm done with my list of bots? Then we still have phase 3 that we need to finish. If we manage to get all the way through phase 2 today, I will be pushing straight through into phase 3 in the hopes that tomorrow I can edit the video and do some other sort of stream outside of the Robocraft universe. That's what I'm hoping. Copy that, blow me away. I'm glad we got into one together, though. Oh, Twitch, you're kicking my ass right now. All right, screw this. I am resetting the vote and refunding everybody that bet on that last bet. I can't even. I'm gonna give my internet or Twitch or whatever the hell it is a chance to calm down because we're in the 2-hour mark. It's time for me to take a couple of minutes to myself. Everybody has been refunded. If you bet on that last bet, then you've got your money back right now. We still have at least one hover that we need to do, so we can do that. All right, the vote is up for the next bot. I'm gonna step away for just a couple minutes. Don't go too far away, my beautiful souls. If you do go away, make sure you come back real soon because that's what I'm gonna do.
After these messages, we'll be right back.
Retromax, do we send applications to your email or to your Discord? Asking for a friend.
Welcome back, Lefty! Whoa! 2 hearts! Woo! Back in the game.
And we're back. Thank you for letting me take that little break. Very much appreciated. Discord copy. Sorry, I just had my head blown. My lady works in the health supplements industry, and she just told me about fecal transplants. Just Google it. I'm not gonna get into it, but just Google it. Don't look at the pictures. If you do look at the pictures, tell me what you see, but don't send them to me. All right, we ended up with 1 vote. It was for a hover, so it looks like we're gonna be rocking another of our hovers. I think it's the last hover on the list. Looks like D-Man Reconfigured was not pulled off of the X list. I just want Lefty's Beard to learn how to be able to remove specific items from a list. That would be awesome. It's just not going to happen. Laz Gamer, welcome, sir. All right, let's go ahead and do another hover pull, please. And that should put us in the right spot. There we go. It's the Hoover. All right, so this is a Battle Arena bot, so we do not need to sweat a game mode vote. Instead, we can just open up the betting window and begin a Battle Arena countdown right now. Yeah, Noxus, I had someone who wanted me to post a list of the cosmetics and inventory items that I have available to me so that they could build to fit it. But that's it's just not a feasible option. It's just not a feasible option. If at some point in the future Robocraft opens up their API and allows us to draw that information, then I would feed it directly to the website, but if not, then it's just far too much maintenance. Hold on a second here.
We have a cold yellow banana jam. Requeue, everybody, requeue.
I need to turn that up.
I love the game of Robocraft.
We have a cold yellow banana jam. Requeue, everybody, requeue.
There we go. That was a little more audible. Oh yeah, that's something I've always wanted. Something I've always wanted was the ability to bypass crates, save up like a good 20, 30, 100, and then do a crate opening session on the stream. That'd be cool. Yes, I have. I've been staying up to date on the advent calendar codes. Alright, I am back in. Hopefully you guys managed to unqueue. You know what? I need to add one last thing here.
We have a cold yellow banana jam. Requeue, everybody, requeue.
Alright, good. Now everything is there, and it happens as soon as everybody needs it. You got the text as soon as it happens, so you got the real time. You don't have to wait for the stream to say. Alright. Okay, let's give it another try. We're gonna do a battle arena countdown. That begins right now. He's not in the Discord, so he's got the 30-second delay, which makes him kind of the wrong guy to be handling those requests that have to come from me. Let me see here. Do I think
all alone?
White Shadows will get kicked out of 5th place? We've got Mr. Meats, Robo 417. I would say there's at least a 30% chance, and maybe as high as a 60% chance, that one of these remaining bots will end up pushing someone out of their position. Yes, I think there is a chance. Listen to all these booms. That is awesome. We've got K9 Cube, we've got Pontus, we've got Noxus did not make it in, but White Shadows did, Theurge did. Many booms in the room. Love that.
Your fusion shield is now active.
Camera's on, and we're rocking.
Capture the
All right.
points to gather energy for your orbital annihilation weapon and destroy the enemy base. The battle for Vanguard's end has begun. The enemy has captured the point furthest from your base. You have captured the point nearest to your base.
Yeah, I think it looks like 1, 2, 3, 4, and this being one of those 4 left, and so, but one of those bots is a main medic,
The point nearest to your base
which
is
means it's
under attack.
going to be difficult for me to get any kind of score buffs from assists. Which means that one might not push anybody out. It might not be able to score high enough to push anybody out. One of them is Mr. Meat's other drone, and that's a high scorer usually. So that one is very strong possibility to push someone out of 5th position.
The middle point is under attack. The enemy has
Got a
captured
sag.
the middle point. Our base shield is down. Capture a point to restore the shield. Captured the point nearest to your base. Your fusion shield is now active.
Oh.
Protonium imbalance detected.
Why does that happen? Why does that happen? You bury your freaking
To your base is under
shield.
attack.
Any other time, it just drops right on the edge, but every now and then, it'll bury it into the earth. Oh, hovers, you suck so bad. It's not even this bot, it's just hovers in general. Half awake and you need to do IRL stuff. Copy. Big love to my boy DMF. And I should still be on because I feel like we might actually be able to finish the cut today and put us back on schedule. Kind of make up for having such a huge pass rate in phase 1.
The energy is lost. You have captured the middle point.
I need your love, your trolling love.
The middle point is under attack.
Is there a place for you in the Lefty Spin Clan? Well, yeah, we'd be honored to have you. We've got 30 slots left in the Lefty Spin Clans. And if you play with me on a regular basis, if you're here in the stream on a regular basis, there's room for you. Just remind me after we get out of the match and after we're done with all of our record keeping and reveals and stuff, and we'll get you an invite sent. Nope, I'm out. Yes! Ah! Almost. Hopefully someone else will finish it. Come on, 9, 8, 7, 6. Pro use of those shields. Yes! Gotta say, that was excellent core shielding. Very nicely done, guys. Definitely almost saved it. A nightcrawler is a worm, but crawler legs are insect legs, so maybe nightcrawler might work. A word for leg that begins with N.
The enemy has captured the middle point. Our base shield is down. Capture a point to restore the shield.
That's a tough one. I think you may have to turn to your thesaurus.
Attention! Subscriber on deck.
Xander Shark! Haven't tuned in for like a whole month. Sorry, just let you know you still care. Right on. Good. Thank you for that reassurance. hope everything's all right in your world and that you've been kept from the stream for good reasons.
The point nearest to your base is under attack. You have captured the middle point. The point nearest to your base is under attack. The middle point is under attack. The enemy's annihilator is fully charged. Prepare for impact in 3, 2, 1. Defeat.
Okay, brain seizing up. There we go. All right, so we ended up in 4th place on the team. Let's start there. Our score was 28-63. And so has returned to us from his dinnerness. Welcome back, welcome back. Alright, so red team saw Verilix on 2nd place, 9 kills, 5 assists, 17,000 damage, and the highest objectives on red team. Nicely done. The Urge, 2 kills, 5 assists, 3,000 in damage, and a decent amount of objective score. Well done to you, sir. K9 Cube, oh wait, Kliskarn, top of our team. Kliskarn made it into the match. 6 kills, 11 assists, very close to 14,000 damage, very close to 1,000 objectives. Nicely done. K9 Cube, 8 and 5 with 13,000 and the highest objective score in the match. Well played, well played. White Shadows, 4 and 8 with 9,100 in damage, mid-range objective score. I myself got 4 kills, 10 assists, 8,700 in damage, and only 375 objective scores. Not an amazing match for this bot. We'll find out how it scored in mere moments. Calculated. The name of K9 Cube's tilt bot is Calculated. Alright, so we've got to do the reveal. Here it is. This is what this bot scored, 3.05. 3.05 means... didn't even make it past the 16th position. Everybody in the first 5 slots absolutely safe from being cut. We still have Upside Down Meta in 1st place, Walrus in 2nd place, Flyby in 3rd place, Crush in 4th place, and hopefully a good cop in 5th place. No threat from Hoover by Misha. Sorry, Misha. Sorry. Let us go ahead and get the next vote up and running. Wait, is there a vote? That was the last hover. So no, we're just in drone land now. So we can go ahead and do a drone pull.
Clearly has beautiful balls.
We're going in Pygmy Fly by Stealth Ranger. This is the medic I was telling you about. This is a 750 CPU. That's Droney McDrumface. There it is. Pygmy Fly, a little Railsbane medic. Did very well. Did very well. This is a TDM bot, so we don't need to sweat a game mode vote. So the betting window is open. Go ahead and place your bets on where you think this bot is going to place on the blue team. And let's begin a TDM countdown right now. The flow of the stream is very important to me, and so the moderators that are absolutely valuable to me are the ones who keep that flow going. If everybody sits around waiting to see who's gonna do what, then everybody ends up waiting. That's you, me, and 23 other people on the stream, all waiting to see who's going to execute the command.
I'm all alone.
So it's not that he doesn't want to wait, it's that he knows I don't want to wait, and so he's picking up the slack where you guys are trying to figure stuff out. So props to my boy Triple D. He's there to catch us when we fall. Sounds like White Shadow's got into his own match. It ain't no Dr. Pepper. Cherry Pepsi. Blah. I don't have any Dr. Pepper. Yes, I know. I'm so aware of that. I'm like hyper aware of that. Enzo made it into the match. Pontus made it into the match. Leslie made it into the match. Noxus did not make it into the match. I'm sorry about that. We do seem to be having some pretty good stream population rates here in our matches, though. I'm liking that. We got Kliskarn on my team with me. We've got Leslie, Anto Cienza, and Enzo all on the red team. Laz Gamer lamenting the fact that he didn't get in. Oh, person, you are just gonna pull me into getting killed, and I don't want to get killed, so I'm gonna go find someone else to go help. Oh, my rudder's gone. I feel like 4 miles an hour. Lucas, have a good one, man. We'll see you tomorrow. Thank you for coming and hanging out with us for as long as you did today. Okay, that guy's just gonna keep moving away and away. Let's get Kliskarn back up and running. Homie, you're faster than I am. I can't keep up with you. You're just gonna sit there and wait to
This
die,
is the
aren't you?
captain. We may experience some slight turbulence and then explode.
Boy, this guy just pushes right into trouble and then doesn't back out again. He's got no tactical abilities. No tactical assessment skills. That makes 2 of them. This thing might actually do with constructors. These menders have a near infinite heal ability. Constructors might actually work on this bot. get up! Oh, come on! There's 14 freaking blocks on this bot, but it still takes a full 10 seconds to heal to 100%.
A friendly player is disconnected. Your remaining team has picked off. A player has disconnected.
Of course Lefty likes the healer. Lefty always loves the healer. Especially a good mobile one with a small footprint. Yeah. Alright, that was a victory, so we need to figure out what 5562 means. 2781 is our magic number. All right, Kliskar. Oh wait, we'll start with me. Only one death, 13,000 heals. I feel good about that. I feel good about that. Kliskar in third place on the team, 10 kills, 7 assists, 9,400 in damage. Well played, sir. On the red team, we've got Enzo on second place. That's 2 kills, 13 assists, 13,000 damage. Well done. And Anto Cienza, 1 kill, 8 assists, 3,600 in damage. Leslie, that's El Dioda's Games, 4 and 4 with 4,250. Not too shabby. Yeah, Theurge, if you submit a bot that's got more than 3 weapon slots filled, weapon module slots filled, you're putting me at a disadvantage. I get like stupid fingers in the middle of the match. I've trained myself for 1 and 2 to get consistently 1 and 2. 3 starts getting a little bit shaky. 4 I start getting stupid, and 5 I'm literally bad. So that was third place on the team, middle of the board. 1 winner there, and that was Leslie. Good betting, good betting. Let's collect our stuff. And as I understand it, yeah, we're on the we're gonna be doing our last bot in just a moment. Let's find out where the Pygmy Fly actually scored though. 4.74, and that means Pygmy Fly does in fact push White Shadows out by literally 0.1%, 0.01%. 0.01% is the difference between making the cut and not making the cut. White Shadows, I'm sorry that happened to you, but I'm as a presenter, I love that that happened. As a presenter, I love that that happened. As a friend, I'm very sorry that your bot got pushed out. As a presenter, that's kind of awesome. That's exactly the kind of stuff we look for. All right. So we are down to the last bot of phase 2. And if I'm not mistaken, it's going to be Robo 417. So let's go ahead and do that drone pull. And it is Robo 417. We can go ahead and drop the score velocity meter. This is an any mode bot, so we're going to be voting on what game mode we're going to play it in. We just passed the 3-hour mark, so I've set that vote in motion. I'm going to step away from my break. It's only going to be about a 6-minute break, but then we'll play this last match, and then we'll scooch right on in to phase 3. The score velocity circuit finals, and yes, so that. All right, I'll be back in just a couple minutes, guys. Don't go too far away. If you do go away, make sure you come back real soon, because that's what I'm gonna do.
After these messages, we'll be right back.
Welcome back, Lefty. Whoa, 2 hearts. Woo.
Back in the game. Hey, you guys. Thank you, Dave. Damsel Jordan. Welcome back. Noble Katsuna, thank you. K9 Cube, thank you. All right, so, we ended up with 3 votes cast, and those votes ended up being battle arena oriented votes. So we're going to be doing a battle arena match for this last bot of phase 2. The betting window is open. Thank you, White Shadows, and thank you, Last Gamer. You guys are awesome. Thank you. And I guess we're beginning a countdown. Last Gamer is spooked. K9 Cube is confused. Noxus did not make it into a match with us. Sorry, sir.
I'm a firing my laser!
Wow, yeah, that command is really loud. Laser. White Shadows made it into the match. K9Q made it into the match. And a boom for Anto, right on. Timer's on, and we can begin. So we've got Anto, K9 Cube, myself, and White Shadows all on the blue team. And we're playing against nobody we recognize, so... I did that on my nose. I believe that to be true. I believe that to be true. I'm 46 years old. I do have 2 grandchildren, but they are 2 and 5, I think. Could be 2 and 4. I'm not 100% there because they're not in my area. I don't get to spend as much time with them. Well, I've never met them. I don't get to spend any time with them. Crap. Robocraft. Yeah.
The middle point is under attack. The point nearest to your base is under attack.
So while I'm old enough to be maybe your grandfather, my daughter or my son would have had to have had you when they were like 14 or 15.
Your base is under attack.
So you're not the only teen in here? No. Large portion of our viewership is age 13 to 18.
Protonium imbalance detected. A protonium eruption will occur in 30 seconds. You have captured the point furthest from your base. The enemy's base shield is down. Prepare to steal energy. The point furthest from your base is under attack. Defend the protonite core to prevent the enemy from hunting your energy. The enemy has captured the point furthest from your base. The point nearest to your base is under attack. Your annihilator is charged to 50%. The middle point is under attack.
Right? I'm between 40 and 50. So yeah, that makes me a tween, I guess. Crap.
You have captured the point furthest from your base. The enemy's base shield is down. Prepare to steal energy. The middle point is under attack.
Malevolent Sins heading out. Copy. Yeah, it was good to have you back in, man. Have a good night. I hope to see you tomorrow or Thursday, depending on how the schedule works out.
The point furthest annihilator fully charged. Firing weapon in 3, 2, 1. Victory!
4329 is our starting point. 2165 is our magic number. All right, fourth place on the team, or fifth place on the team. Nobody bet, so we don't have to sweat that. Anto Cienza, second place on the blue team, 8 kills, 10 assists, very close to 11,000 damage, nicely done. White Shadows, 8 and 8 with 8,600 in damage. Also, good job to you, sir. K9 Cube, 4 and 6, 6,200 in damage. Right on, right on. And Lefty with 5 kills, 3 assists, 4,100 in damage, and the highest objective score in the game. Nobody we recognize on the red team, so screw those guys. In a good way. In a good way. All right, let's see where it ranked. Score velocity meter says 4.30, and that affects the scoreboard by putting nothing. Nothing changes. That put this bot in 7th place, and that means that Upside Down stays at the top of the ranking. Walrus in 2nd place. Flyby in 3rd place, Crush in 4th place, and Pygmy Fly in 5th place. Ladies and gentlemen, we have our roster for Phase 3. So, starting from the top, I gotta move this over here. There we go. Now I can just do both. All right. No. What? Yes. All right. Speedy Fish not on the list. Speedy Fish was... Position 9. Took me way too long to track that one down. Whoa, what am I destroying? What was it? What was... Not sure what just happened there. Dismantle Speedy Fish. Infiltrator did not make it. Infiltrator... Position 11. Dismantle. Storm Rage did not make it, was position 12. Dismantle. Hopefully a good cop. Unfortunately, 6th place does not make the cut. And Quintana, 14th place, did not make the cut. Upside Down Meta remains in the chopper category. Pygmy Fly remains in 5th place. Crush 267 sticks around. Red Baron does not. Even Wider Shadow does not. Walrus sticks around. Flyby sticks around. Deflator Mouse does not. The Great Plane does not. Crush, Walrus, Flyby, yes. Alright, Broom's Big Brava does not. Absolute last place on the board. We dismantle you. Sunrise Surprise, 17th place, negative 1336. 8th place, negative. D-Man reconfigured, 20th place, negative. And Hoova, 18th place, also negativo. Crawler did not succeed. Crawler ended up, that was Spider, yeah, down in 24th place. That bot gets dismantled. Run V4, 10th place, not enough to keep it around. Rejuvenator and Calculated, neither of those bots made it either. So we have one, whoops. Crush is 4th place. So it's Walrus, Flyby, Crush. Good, alright. Pygmy Fly. Fifth place. And Upside Down Meta in 1st. Good. All right, we have the order that they will be played in. They'll be played in reverse order, so we'll be starting with Pygmy Fly and then working up through Crush, Flyby, Walrus, and Upside Down Meta. Triple D, I'm going to ask you to do the manual entries for the bots into the now in use list. Sorry, it's a pain, but as long as we have 3 bots in one category, we can't use the draw. Negative, the now in use list. So you'll be pulling the information from played for each of these bots and just posting it directly into now in use. We're gonna start with Pygmy Fly. And we're in phase 3. It's happening. We're in phase 3.
Hey.
Or not off of played, but off of the master list. Master list is you're not going to have to work through.
Oh my goodness! Oh my goodness! Wow!
K9 Cube's gonna go play some Fortnite. Right on, man. Have too much fun. That's an order. Alright, we are where we are supposed to be. The betting window is open. Sorry, I had brain things happening inside my head, and yes, that is a very good point. That is a very good point. Snowball, what is up? How you doing? How you doing? So yeah, Triple D, you'll be entering the data into the sheet list, getting the SV, and then clearing the data back out. You can leave the time played, the date played, and the game mode, but then pull out the score. Literally, if you just pull out the score, that'll keep all the information. When you hear me say, and now we will begin a blank game mode, then it happens. But I'm obviously in the process of trying to communicate things to my other moderators. So asking me 15 times in a row while I'm answering or establishing other things, not productive use of our time together. Hopefully Triple D's understood what I'm asking, and we can move forward. Let us begin a team deathmatch countdown right now. No worries, but you know, I don't think repetitive requests while I'm in the middle of sentences ever paid off for anybody, so.
I'm all alone.
Demigod. I'm not a full-on god. If I was, I'd, you know, like Atlas Core would have invited me, or you know, Mockingbird would be like, "Hey, Lefty." I would say no, but if I was that much of a Robocraft god, then I'd be fighting him. Oh, that's right. Kyo 898, we can go ahead and send that out. User doesn't accept clan invites. That's gonna make it difficult for me to invite you into my clan. Retromax made it in. Timer is on, and let's do some good. Let's heal some peeps. Awesome. All right, so I'm going to be healing people in the air. We've got another main medic on the team, which is problematic for generating score. That was not the right guy to follow. The Crocodoctor nearly out of commission due to lack of camera controls. if the meatball lost weight. Whoa! Oh, Snowball, you haven't seen the meatball. The meatball is actually the name of my favorite bot in the game. It's a ball drone. Go out to save that guy and get wasted from my effort. He's dead by the time I get there, leaving those guys plenty of room to kick my hiney. Can't heal you if you're running away from me. The problem with this bot is that its top speed is 260 exactly, and anybody with bigger thrusters can go faster than I can. So this bot has to stay close to slow-moving targets. And if the other medic on the team is a slow-moving target, we end up competing for heals. And that's a problem. You don't have an invitation waiting for you? I sent you an invitation during this last wait for lineup. Recharging. I got room. I got room. Lefty, you're a pro. I'm alright. I'm alright.
Defeat.
All right, Retro Max, second on the blue team. Excuse me, on the red team. 4 kills, 10 assists, 15,000 damage. He's obviously working it. That's it for the stinking Reds. On the blue team, I myself slacked. I got 0 kills, 0 assists. On the upswing, I did over 10,000 heals, so there's that.
Attention! Subscriber on deck.
That's Draco. What is up, Draco? How you doing, sir? Anto Cienza, 0 kills, 0 assists, 5,000 heals. Nicely done to you, sir. I appreciate you transferring your targeting when I got in the area. I did notice, and I thank you for that. First place, this bot. 2 people getting paid for it. Shell Shock and Noxus. Good job, guys. Good jobs. Yeah, somehow managed to put myself up in between the guys that had double scores. Did I forget to put the numbers in? I bet you I did. Because I'm good at that. Yep. Alright, I also forgot to record the match. I'm just dropping it. I'm just dropping it. If I do things out of order, I get it all wrong. Come on. You taking off, White Shadows? Alright, man. Have a good one. Thank you for coming and putting in time with us today. Definitely appreciate you your trying out for mod, and I look forward to you stopping back in. We'll see if you want to do it again sometime. Now that you got a taste for what happens with moderation. Alright, this is what I'm trying to do. I'm trying to do this. I need to go there. Okay, 2337. Stealth Ranger, what's going on, my brother? How you doing, sir? All right. So I close that. Reopen it. Good. Good. All right, we got it. Yeah, I just played your bot twice in 3 matches. I just played your bot twice in 3 matches. All right, so guys, I'm just gonna do a thing here. It's gonna be really inconvenient, but it kinda has to be done, so stand by. I'm gonna stop the stream and then restart it. Don't go away. I'm literally just clicking a button and then clicking it again, so stand by.